Okay. Nice list. Thank you. Doesn't really matter what you eat for. Eat for something that boosts your gathering or your carving or your stamina on your walls, that kind of thing. Or on the walls, not your walls. Are you just gonna make everything that's available in low rank before you progress? No, we're not making everything. I'm just making everything that looks interesting to me. This is all in low rank village. I haven't touched low rank hub really outside of last week's multiplayer night. We did some low rank hub. Once I finish collecting all the weapons and kind of practicing each of the weapon types, that's the real function of this, is that we don't really need all this gear yet, but it's serving as an opportunity for me to focus in on each of the weapon types and really practice them for like a good couple hours in a chunk, which I've not gotten to do yet, really. I didn't use a lot of these weapons in World, so a lot of them I really need a lot of work and a lot of time to get used to. What are we farming this time? I'm gonna let you guys decide that after a warm-up. Did anybody hear that? Uh-oh? What's happening? What do you guys hear? I don't hear anything. You heard a cracking? I didn't touch anything. You guys okay? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Twitch being scary. A little bit of a hitch crack. Audio looks okay, I think. Okay. Streaming. All right, Marths. Who's knocking? That was me knocking on something. Didn't last long. Okay. The screen froze. Audio was good. Screen kept moving and the audio went bad and then everything became fine. Maybe it was a computer thing. We'll see. Anyways, this is going to be my route through the volcanic caverns. It's designed to try and hit all the mining nodes in the area before the upsurge is over. There are other ones that just hit like rather populated nodes and then go in a circle to regather them. I just kind of like getting every node once and then leaving. Okay, so we start off up here. It took me a few goes through the caverns to kind of get used to this. Is Upsurge local items points items? Yes, psychotic. Yep. Yeah. I like the gathering runs in this game so far. It feels good to get used to the movement, and it feels good to get used to the maps here. Monka W's, you clip it? And I'll take a look. It's probably a computer thing, to be honest. Sometimes my computer glitches for just a moment. I apologize, you guys. This is one of the weirder jumps where you gotta go up and then use the ZRZL to get up to this higher ledge here. A little cursed. The cowboy hat or the stream? Hopefully the stream is not having continuous issues. That would be a problem. Wait a second. I missed the node. Yeah, I missed this node. Whoops. Here it is. You're already lost, but thank you. Sorry. You can highlight this and watch it back if you want to. There are probably better routes than this one. Like I said, I think there are ones where it lets you hit some commonly rare nodes. Whoops. Commonly rare nodes and then kind of circle back around because they respawn pretty quickly. I just like the simplicity of hitting every node once and then leaving. It's okay, I needed more Zenny too. I don't mind doing this on stream. After this, we're going to do a warm-up hunt. There's one more 6-star village quest, and then we're done with village. And I'm going to let you guys choose my weapon for it. Okay. From here we go up. Your route is for smoother brain folk who don't want to go across the whole map. You've just been using Gaijin Hunters because lazy. It sounds like it's probably better. I watched Gaijin Hunters videos earlier today. I had been avoiding some YouTube recently, but took the time to watch some of their more recent videos this morning, including the mining route one. I was kind of surprised to see that theirs was different than mine. I was like, what? You mean they don't go around to every mining node in the map? What the heck, man? Trying your first rampage? Have fun, Arrow. It gets better, is what I'll say. It gets better upon repetition and in multiplayer. Speaking of which, we're going to be doing a multiplayer night this Friday, like we did last night, or last week, excuse me. It'll probably still be a low rank one. I know that's kind of lame because everyone's already moving on to high rank and they're grinding their charms and it's all big boy time, but we're still in low rank. We're going to do some more low rank stuff. Dramatic Roggy music. But it should still be a good time. Last week's multiplayer night was really good fun. You're still on low rank? Good. How am I doing today? I had a busy day, but it was a good day. I worked. I got my hair cut, or trimmed up rather. Then I had dinner with some loved ones, and then I came home for a quick nap, and now I'm on stream with you guys. Which is a pretty good day. So where they cut it? It was mainly just they were trimming it up so it looked better. You don't see any difference? It was just trimming it up so it looks smoother and nicer. Show me the place where they hurt your beautiful mane. They made it look nicer, Uchi. Don't worry. They were trimming up all the wispy, like, back of the neck hairs and all that stuff. Nothing major. No, I missed it. There we go. Well, thank you all for showing up to my gathering stream. LOL. This is not what I intended to start the stream on, but it's okay. This map is pretty darn confusing. I will admit though, running this gathering route over and over has helped me understand this map a lot better, which feels good to me. It's the MH experience. This is the slow and steady MH experience. Gathering speedruns. I did have to get a little quicker at it. The first couple times I was trying to do it, I got to the end, like the last area, which is full of lots of ores, and I would miss out because the Upsurge would end right as I got there, and I was like, oh man. Confusing map, good or bad? I think it is a little less confusing than Monster Hunter World's most confusing map, which was the Ancient Forest. I think this is a little more straightforward. I'll highlight this for you, Marth, just in case. I do think this map has the biggest problem with invisible walls. Most of the maps feel like you can climb just about anywhere inside of their limits, which is pretty cool. Shoot, I'm gonna screw that up. I need to try again. Most of the maps let you go pretty much anywhere within their limits, which I think does a lot for making the maps feel like a real place that you can go to, which is pretty neat. God darn it, I screwed it up again. This one's a tricky jump to get. You know, honestly, let's try this. Let's try something different. There we go. Feels good. Okay, almost done. Yeah, like I can't just jump out over this lava pit. It doesn't let me, which is lame. Like to me, that kind of breaks the immersion of the maps. Most of the other maps do a really, really good job of not having anything like that, and so this map sticks out. It's not like a major problem, but especially on the outside of the volcano, there's some areas you can't jump across, and same thing for in here like that, and it bugs me a little bit. It's probably because they don't want you falling in the lava. They don't want to code anything in for if you fell in the lava, but I don't know, it bugs me. It's the one map that feels a little inconsistent in that way. Yeah, I had to try and think smarter about that derp. Instacart lava, that would suck. I'm glad they didn't go with that. Alright, final area here. I actually needed to gather some more of these. Usually I kept up to 50 of each ore. There we go. I kept up to 50 of each ore, but with all the weapon crafting I was doing today, I actually dipped below 50 on a lot of them, so it feels good to get in here and refill some of those ores. There's a lot of these unique scorched ores in this area as well, in addition to the actual gathering ores. If the hunter fell in the lava, it would just be like Mario Kart, where a Kahoot would come down and lift him out of the lava like Lakitu. That'd be funny. That's something that's taking me a bit to get used to, is that when you're hanging on a wire, like when you're hanging like this, you can actually just, you don't have to jump off, you can actually just go straight into another wire bug if it's gonna be more helpful for your positioning. That's taking me a bit to get used to. I feel like I want to try and do the swing each time, but you don't always need to. I think I'm missing one or two of them. Make wire bugs look easy? It's just practice. You can do this too. It feels weird at first, but you definitely want to try and get used to just using the ZL and X. Whoops. The ZL and X wire bug. Oh god. Oh yeah, it's so easy. Yeah, you want to try and get used to just using the ZL and X wire bug as often as possible. It has a shorter cooldown than the other ones, and when you're in the air, it does carry you a little further than the other ones do. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yep, if you look at the map, there's no more mining nodes for us to gather. There is one more red scorched node over here we can grab. And we did it. We went around the whole volcano. We grabbed all the nodes at least once. And now we can go home. Evade Extender helps too on the wire bugs. Makes you go considerably further. Alright, and then to finish the quest, you drop down out of here, catch yourself in the air, end the quest and get the quick end because you're in the air. You have to go first to the area with ores to unlock the logo on the map? Nope! They're there even before you get to them. You do have to do the ZL plus ZR to gain significant height though. There are some secret areas you can only reach with a targeted wire bug. Yep, this is true. The rest of the time you want to try and use ZL and X as much as possible, but once you're in the air, you don't really go up any further unless you manually aim up and do ZL and ZR. It's true, Lord Castellian. There were 1 or 2 jumps there that I needed to use that for. Alright. Look at that short little wish list. Look at that. Feels so good. Okay. Now we can sell some of those ores we just got our hands on. 119 Dragonite. I do not need that many. We're going to sell 69 of them. And 32 Firestone. Cool. You can also sell item sphere or armor spheres. Here we go. Yeah, derp. The wall climb is something to get used to as well. I need more practice with it. I don't use it enough to get around. I mainly rely on the wire bugs themselves, but the wall running can be a pretty good tool as well. Okay,